I know you by your name, and I have been with you from the beginning. Even when you cannot see what is happening, I am the one guiding your steps. There are moments ahead where it may feel like the weight of the world is resting on your shoulders, but you need to remember something important. I am the one who makes a way where there seems to be no way. Those mountains that look impossible to climb, I am already moving them, piece by piece, clearing the path for you. When others look at you and only see weakness, I see an opportunity to show my strength through you. The times when you feel overwhelmed or too small to handle what is before you, those are the moments where I will show you how powerful I am. I will turn what seems like a failure into a victory, because with me, all things are possible. And when the world seems dark, remember that I am the light that never fades. No matter how difficult things become, I am the constant source of hope and guidance in your life. I will shine brightly even in your darkest moments. Hold on to me, and you will never lose your way. There will be people who try to bring doubt into your mind. Some may spread lies or try to convince you that someone is working against you. But let me tell you this, I am always for you. If you feel lost or confused by the words of others, come to me, and I will show you the truth. Guard your relationships and listen carefully, because the enemy uses lies to pull you away from what is good. Now, before we go any further, I want you to type, I trust God's plan for my life. It's important to speak it out, to declare that you believe I am leading you. The angels are watching over you. They see the danger that may try to come against you, but they are here to protect and guide you. I have sent them to alert you to any harm that could come your way, and they will not let anything touch you without my permission. But you must also be aware, pay attention to the people around you. Some are not who they seem, and if you ignore the signs, you could walk into a trap. Listen closely to what I am telling you. My angels are with you every step of the way. They see what you cannot, and they are always on alert, ready to step in when you need protection. I have placed them around you to guide you through the dangers you cannot see. You are never walking this path alone. Even when you feel afraid, remember that they are by your side, watching over you because I have commanded them to do so. Stay close to my angels. There are challenges ahead, but you must not be afraid. I know the future, and I have already prepared the way for you. What looks impossible now will soon become a memory of how I helped you overcome. Trust in me and trust that the angels I have sent are clearing the way. You have nothing to fear because I go before you. Sometimes, life may seem overwhelming. The weight of your worries may feel like too much to carry, but I want you to trust me. I have never left you, not for a moment. Even when it feels like you are walking through the valley alone, I am there, holding you up. I know your heart, your dreams, and your fears. Let me carry the weight for you, and you will find peace. Do not be deceived by those who tell you lies. The enemy will use people to plant seeds of doubt in your heart. But you must stay strong in your faith. Surround yourself with those who love truth, those who lift you up and encourage you. I am working through them to keep you grounded. Let their words of love and encouragement be a reminder of how much I care for you. If you believe that angels are watching over you, type, God's angels protect me every day. Declare it boldly because it is true. There is someone who may try to harm you, someone who doesn't have your best interests at heart. But I am here to warn you before it happens. Pay attention to the relationships in your life. If you feel uneasy about someone, trust that feeling, it may be my way of alerting you. Guard your heart, for it is precious to me. I will show you who is true and who is not. I know that sometimes it feels like life is out of control, like nothing is going the way you hoped. But let me remind you, I am always in control. Even when it looks like everything is falling apart, I am working behind the scenes, preparing something greater than you can imagine. All I ask is that you trust in me. The victory is not in having everything go perfectly, but in standing firm even when the storms come. Your plans may feel like they are under threat, but I have a promise for you. There is prosperity and success waiting for you if you keep trusting in me. Do not be swayed by those who try to tell you that you are alone. You are never alone. I am right beside you. My power is greater than anything that comes against you. The enemy may try to tear you down with doubt and fear, but know this, I have already won the battle for you. Keep walking forward even when things feel impossible. I have gone ahead of you, making sure that everything works out for your good. There are things happening right now that you cannot see, but trust that I am in control. I am fixing things that you don't even know are broken, preparing blessings that you haven't even thought to ask for. When you wake up tomorrow, you will see that what seemed impossible today is now a reason to celebrate. I am the God of miracles, and I am moving in your life even as you read these words. If you believe that I am preparing a great future for you, type, I trust in God's perfect plan. Declare it, because your words have power. You may be tempted to give up when things get hard. People around you might tell you that it's not worth it, that the path I have for you is too difficult. But they do not know what I know. They cannot see what I see. I know every thought you have, every fear that keeps you awake at night, and I am working to make everything come together at just the right time. When you feel tired, when the tears begin to fall and you wonder if you can keep going, remember that I am the God who holds you. I have seen every moment of your life, every struggle, every tear, and I have been with you through it all. You were never alone, not even in the moments when it felt like no one was there. I was always by your side. You may not have noticed it, but I sent help when you needed it most. Sometimes it came in the form of a friend's kind words, other times it was a door opening just when you needed it. These were not accidents. I was behind every good thing that happened to you. I have always been watching over you, making sure that you have what you need. Now, I ask you to type, God gives me the strength to overcome. This is your declaration of faith, that even in your weakness, my strength is enough for you. The challenges you face today will not defeat you. What feels like a burden too heavy to carry is, in fact, an opportunity for me to show my power in your life. With each step you take, I am training you, preparing you for something greater. Everything you are going through is shaping you into the person I have called you to be. Each battle you face, each tear you shed, is not wasted. I see them all, and I am using them to build something beautiful in your life. You may not understand it now, but soon you will look back and see how every difficult moment was preparing you for the victory that is coming. I am making you stronger, wiser, and more compassionate with every challenge. I am the God who transforms weakness into strength. What you see as your greatest limitation, I see as an opportunity to show you how powerful I am. When you rely on me, even your weakest moments become moments of triumph. Never doubt that I am working in your life, even when it seems like nothing is happening. My timing is perfect, and I never fail to deliver what I have promised. If you believe that God turns your weakness into strength, type, I am strong through God's power. Let this be your reminder that you are never alone in your struggles. You may feel like giving up. You may feel like the storm will never end, that the darkness is too thick to push through. But I tell you now, your victory is closer than you think. Just beyond the horizon, there is a breakthrough waiting for you. The change you have been hoping for is already on its way. Keep standing firm, because what looks like the end is just the beginning of something incredible. I see every step you take, every choice you make to keep believing in me, even when it's hard. That faith, that trust, is what will lead you to victory. I have already started moving things in your favor, even when you cannot see it. What seems impossible to you is not impossible for me. I specialize in doing the impossible. The enemy wants you to believe that you are alone, that no one understands what you're going through. But I tell you the truth, I am with you every moment. I know your heart better than anyone else, and I am working to bring you peace and success. Do not listen to the voices of doubt. Trust in my plan for you, because it is better than anything you could imagine. If you believe that victory is coming, type, "My victory is near because I trust in God." Speak it out, and watch how your faith moves mountains. Many will try to tell you that the path is too hard, that it's not worth the effort. But they do not know what I have planned for you. They cannot see the future I am preparing. Trust me when I say that every tear, every difficult moment, is leading you to something so much greater than what you are experiencing now. You are stronger than you think, and with me by your side, you will overcome. I understand your concerns about the future, about money, about how you will provide for yourself and those you love. But let me tell you this, when you give with a generous heart, you are not losing anything. What you give in love comes back to you in ways you cannot imagine. I am the source of all blessings, and I will make sure that your needs are met. The world may tell you to hold on tightly to what you have, to protect yourself and your wealth. But my way is different. I ask you to trust me, to give freely and with love. When you do, you open the door for more blessings to flow into your life. The more you give, the more I will bless you. You will never lack when you trust in my provision. Generosity is not just about money. It's about your time, your kindness, your love. When you share these gifts with others, you are showing them my love. You are being a reflection of my heart to the world. And I will reward you for your kindness. Every act of love, every moment of generosity is seen by me, and I will multiply it in ways you cannot imagine. If you believe in the power of generosity, type, "I give with a heart full of love." Let this be your declaration of faith that God is your provider. It's easy to get caught up in worries about the future. But remember, I am the one who holds your future. I see every detail, every need, and I am already working on your behalf. When you give, you are not giving away what you need, you are planting seeds that will grow into an abundant harvest. Trust me with your future, and you will see how I provide in ways you never thought possible. The people you surround yourself with are important. They have the power to lift you up or tear you down. That is why I want you to be careful about who you allow into your inner circle. Not everyone has your best interest at heart, but I do. And I will help you see who is meant to walk this journey with you. There are people in your life who are sent by me to support you, to encourage you, and to help you grow. These people will speak truth and love into your life. They will remind you of my promises and help you stay strong in your faith. Keep these people close, because they are a gift from me to help you on this journey. But be aware, there are also people who may try to lead you away from my path. Their words may sound sweet, but their intentions are not in line with my will for you. They may try to plant seeds of doubt or tempt you to walk away from what is right. Do not be fooled by appearances. I will give you the wisdom to see who is genuine and who is not. If you believe in surrounding yourself with people who love God, type, "I choose godly relationships." This is your commitment to seeking truth and love in your relationships. True friends are those who encourage you to grow in your faith. They will not lead you astray, but will always point you back to me. Cherish these friendships, because they are rare and precious. I am placing the right people in your life, those who will help you, guide you, and stand by your side through every trial. I know it can be hard to wait. There are moments when it feels like nothing is happening, like your prayers are not being answered. But I want you to know that my timing is always perfect. I see things from a different perspective, and I know when the right moment will come. Sometimes, I allow you to walk through difficult seasons not to punish you, but to prepare you. There is growth that happens in the waiting, strength that is built when you learn to trust me in the silence. Every challenge you face is part of a bigger plan, and I am working all things together for your good. When you feel like giving up, remember that I am never late. I am always on time, and I will never let you down. Keep trusting in me, even when it seems like nothing is changing. I am moving behind the scenes, preparing everything to fall into place at the perfect moment. If you trust in God's perfect timing, type, I trust God's timing. Let this be a reminder that even in the waiting, He is working. There is no such thing as a wasted moment with me. Every second, every step, every tear is part of the journey I have for you. Do not rush the process, for there are things I need to teach you along the way. When the time is right, you will see the answers to your prayers, and they will be better than you ever imagined. In the moments when you feel weak, when it seems like you cannot take another step, I want you to remember this: I am your strength. I am the one who will lift you up when you feel like falling. My power is made perfect in your weakness. You do not have to do this on your own. I am here to help you. When the weight of the world feels too heavy, come to me. Let me take your burdens and give you rest. My love for you is greater than anything you can imagine, and I will not let you fall. Even in your weakest moments, I am working to give you the strength you need to keep going. If you feel God's strength in your life, type, God is my strength. Declare it, because in that declaration, you will find even more strength. There is nothing too big for me to handle. No matter how heavy your burdens feel, I am strong enough to carry them. Trust in me, and you will find peace. You are never alone. I am always by your side, ready to help you through whatever comes your way. Let my presence be your source of strength. When you are tired, when you feel like you cannot go on, remember that I am with you. I will never leave you, and I will always give you what you need to keep moving forward. I know there are moments when temptation seems strong, when the things of the world appear more appealing than the path I have set before you. But remember this: those temptations are only temporary, while my blessings last forever. The enemy will try to distract you with promises that seem sweet but will only lead to bitterness. You are not alone in this battle. I am with you every step of the way, strengthening you to resist what is harmful. There is nothing the enemy can offer you that compares to what I have prepared for you. Temptations may look enticing in the moment, but their pleasures quickly fade. My gifts, however, are eternal. The peace, joy, and love I provide will last far beyond anything this world can give. Hold fast to me, and you will see that my way is the best way. I know that sometimes the temptation to take the easy road is strong, but the easy road does not lead to the abundant life I have for you. It leads to confusion, pain, and emptiness. Trust me when I tell you that the narrow path, though difficult at times, leads to life, true life. And I will walk that path with you. You never have to face temptation on your own. If you believe that God gives you the strength to overcome temptation, type, I choose God's path over temptation. Make this declaration of faith, and watch how I empower you to stay on the right path. Every time you resist temptation, you are growing stronger in your faith. You are proving that you trust me more than the empty promises of this world. And every time you choose me, I will reward you. I am shaping your heart to be more like mine, teaching you to value what truly matters. Do not be discouraged when temptation comes. See it as an opportunity to grow in strength and wisdom. It's easy to hold on to hurt, to keep a record of the wrongs done to you. But I want you to know that forgiveness is the key to your freedom. When you forgive, you are not letting the other person off the hook. You are letting go of the bitterness that keeps you chained. I know it is not always easy, but when you trust me, I will give you the strength to forgive, just as I have forgiven you. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or accepting the wrongs done. It means releasing the hold that anger and resentment have on your heart. When you forgive, you create space for my peace to enter. You make room for healing and restoration. Holding on to unforgiveness only harms you, not the one who hurt you. I want to free you from that burden, so let it go and let me bring peace to your heart. If you believe in the power of forgiveness, type, I choose to forgive, just as God forgives me. This is a powerful declaration that will set your heart free. With forgiveness comes wisdom. You do not have to let people who hurt you back into your life, but you must learn to guard your heart wisely. I will give you discernment to know who is genuine and who is not. Surround yourself with those who are filled with love and truth, those who lift you up and encourage you in your walk with me. This is how you guard your heart while still walking in forgiveness. The enemy will try to confuse you, to make you believe that forgiveness means accepting the hurt again and again. But that is not what I ask of you. I ask you to forgive, release the bitterness, and move forward in my love and wisdom. Trust me to bring the right people into your life, and I will protect your heart from harm. The world may tell you that it's easier to cut corners, to lie a little here and there, to do whatever it takes to get ahead. But I am calling you to a higher standard, a standard of integrity and truth. Walking in integrity means doing what is right even when no one is watching, even when it is not the easy path. But know this, every time you choose integrity, I am with you, and I will bless you for it. I see every decision you make, every choice to do what is right, even when it costs you something. And I will reward you for your faithfulness. The world may not understand why you choose to walk in truth, but I do. And I am the one who will lift you up. I will open doors for you that no man can shut because you are choosing to live according to my ways. If you believe that walking in truth and integrity brings blessings, type, I choose to live in integrity and truth. Let this be your declaration that you are committed to living in a way that honors me. Integrity builds a strong foundation for your life. When you live with honesty, with purity of heart, you are building a life that cannot be shaken. The storms may come, but your house will stand strong because it is built on truth. I am your foundation, and when you walk in my ways, you are securing a future that will not crumble under pressure. Sometimes, walking in integrity may seem like a lonely path. Others may not understand why you refuse to bend the rules, why you choose to do what is right even when it's hard. But I see your heart, and I am proud of you. You are storing up treasures in heaven that far outweigh any temporary gain on earth. Trust me, and you will see the fruits of your integrity bloom in ways you never imagined. Prayer is your strongest weapon and your deepest connection to me. It is through prayer that you come into my presence, that you hear my voice, and that you receive the strength you need for each day. Prayer is not just about asking for things, it's about building a relationship with me. Every time you pray, you are drawing closer to my heart. I hear every prayer you pray, even the ones that are whispered in the quiet of your heart. Nothing is too small or too big for me to handle. You can bring all your worries, all your fears, and all your hopes to me, and I will listen. I am always ready to respond to your needs, to give you guidance, and to fill you with peace. If you believe in the power of prayer, type, prayer is my connection to God's heart. This is your commitment to making prayer a central part of your life. When you make time to pray, you are opening yourself up to receive my love and guidance. It's in these moments that I speak to you, that I pour out my wisdom and peace. Prayer is not just about speaking, it's also about listening. When you quiet your heart, you will hear my voice, leading you in the way you should go. Never underestimate the power of prayer. Through prayer, mountains are moved, hearts are healed, and miracles happen. It may not always look like what you expect, but trust that every prayer is heard, and I am always at work, even when you can't see it. Keep praying, keep believing, and you will see the answers come in ways you never imagined. I know you may worry about what's to come. The future can seem uncertain, and the unknown can feel overwhelming. But I want you to remember this: I am already in your future. I have gone ahead of you, preparing the way. There is nothing that will happen in your life that I haven't already seen. You can trust me with your future because I am the God of tomorrow just as much as I am the God of today. I have good plans for you, plans to give you hope and a future. What you see as challenges and obstacles, I see as opportunities for growth and blessing. The journey may not always be easy, but it is filled with my promises. Every step you take brings you closer to the life I have prepared for you. Trust me, and you will see that the best is yet to come. If you believe that God holds your future, type, "I trust God's plans for my future." Speak it out, and let that declaration bring peace to your heart. The enemy wants you to live in fear of what's ahead, but I am telling you now, you have nothing to fear. I am with you, and I will guide you through every challenge. You may not know what tomorrow holds, but you know who holds tomorrow. Let that truth bring peace to your heart. Do not let fear of the future steal the joy of today. Focus on the blessings in front of you, and trust that I am working all things together for your good. There are great things ahead, and I am leading you every step of the way. You do not need to see the whole path, just trust me to guide each step, and I will take you exactly where you need to be. Challenges will come, and there will be moments when you feel like you can't go on. But I want to remind you that you are never facing those challenges alone. I am with you every step of the way, offering you my strength when you feel weak, my wisdom when you feel lost, and my peace when the storm rages around you. The difficulties you encounter are not meant to break you, but to build you into the person I have called you to be. When you feel like the challenges are too much to handle, lean on me. I will never leave you or forsake you. I am your refuge and your fortress, a safe place for you to run to when life feels overwhelming. Let me be your strength in times of trouble, and you will see that even the hardest moments can be overcome when you walk with me. If you believe God is your strength, type, "God is my refuge in every storm." Let this be a reminder that no challenge is too big for God to handle. Sometimes the road may feel long, and you may wonder if you have the strength to keep going. But I am telling you now, you do. Not because of your own strength, but because I am carrying you. I know your limits, and I will not let you fall. Even when it feels like you are at the end of your rope, I am there, lifting you up, giving you exactly what you need to keep going. Your challenges are not in vain. I am using every single one of them to refine you, to prepare you for something greater. You may not see it now, but the difficulties you are facing are shaping you into someone who is stronger, more compassionate, and more equipped for the future I have planned for you. Do not be discouraged by the obstacles in your way. They are part of my plan to help you grow. There may be times when you feel like the promises I have spoken over your life are far away, like the things I have told you will never come to pass. But I am here to tell you that my promises never fail. Every word I have spoken over your life will come to pass, in my time and in my way. You can trust that what I have said will happen, no matter how impossible it may seem right now. I am a God of my word. When I make a promise, I keep it. You may not always understand the timing or the process, but you can always trust that I am faithful. My promises are not based on your circumstances, they are based on my power, and my power has no limits. Trust that what I have spoken will happen, even if it takes longer than you expect. If you trust in God's promises, type, I believe in God's faithful promises. This declaration reminds you that God's timing is perfect and His word never fails. I know that waiting is hard, but I want you to know that while you wait, I am working. I am moving things behind the scenes, aligning circumstances, and preparing you for the fulfillment of my promises. Do not lose heart in the waiting. Trust that my timing is perfect and that what I have promised is worth the wait. My promises are not just for the future, they are for now. Even in the waiting, I am blessing you. Look around and see the ways I am working in your life today. The small victories, the moments of peace, the people I have placed in your life, these are all signs that I am at work and that my promises are unfolding even when you can't see the full picture yet. Patience is not easy, but it is necessary for growth. There are things in your life that you are waiting for, answers to prayers, breakthroughs, and changes you long to see. But in the waiting, I am doing something even greater than you can imagine. I am shaping your heart, teaching you to trust me fully, and preparing you for what is to come. Waiting is not wasted time. It's in the waiting that I am building your character, refining your faith, and strengthening your resolve. Every moment of patience brings you closer to the person I created you to be. The journey may seem long, but trust that the destination will be worth it. I am with you, and I will never leave you alone in your waiting. If you trust in the power of patience, type, I trust God's timing and patience. This is a declaration that you are willing to wait for God's perfect plan to unfold. There is beauty in patience. When you learn to wait on me, you are showing that you trust me completely. You are saying, God, I know you are working even when I can't see it. And that kind of faith moves mountains. That kind of faith opens doors to blessings you could never have imagined. I am teaching you patience not to frustrate you, but to bless you beyond what you could ask or think. In every season of waiting, there is a lesson to be learned. Sometimes it's about trusting me more deeply. Sometimes it's about letting go of control. And sometimes it's about realizing that my timing is always perfect. Whatever you are waiting for, know that I am using this time to make you stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the future I have planned for you. There is one thing I want you to remember above all else: my love for you never fails. No matter what you have done, no matter where you have been, my love for you remains constant. It is not based on your actions or your achievements, it is based on who I am. I am love, and I have chosen to love you unconditionally. Nothing can separate you from my love. No mistake, no failure, no circumstance can change the way I feel about you. I love you with an everlasting love, and I will never stop loving you. Even when you feel unworthy of my love, know that I have already chosen you. I have already called you my beloved, and nothing can change that. If you believe in God's unfailing love, type, God's love for me never fails. Let this be your declaration of confidence in God's eternal love. My love is not something you have to earn, it is a gift, freely given. You don't have to strive or work to be worthy of my love. You are already worthy because I have made you worthy. I want you to rest in the knowledge that you are deeply and completely loved by me. Let that love fill your heart and bring you peace. When you feel alone, when you feel like no one understands you, remember that I do. I know your heart, your thoughts, and your deepest desires. And I love you just as you are. You are never too far from my love, and you are never alone. I am with you, and I will never let you go. You may sometimes struggle with who you are. The world will try to tell you that your worth is based on your achievements, your appearance, or the opinions of others. But I want you to know that your identity is found in me, and in me alone. You are not defined by what the world says, you are defined by what I say about you. I say that you are my beloved child. I say that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. I say that you are forgiven, redeemed, and chosen. These are the truths that define you, not the fleeting opinions of the world. You are who I say you are, and I want you to hold on to that truth with all your heart. If you believe that your identity is in God, type, "My identity is in Christ." This is your declaration of faith in who God has called you to be. You do not need to change yourself to fit into the world's mold. I created you exactly as you are, with a purpose and a plan. You are unique, and I have placed gifts and talents within you that no one else has. Embrace who I have made you to be, and let go of the pressure to conform to the world's standards. Remember, your value is not in what you do, but in who you are in me. You are loved, chosen, and called by me. No matter what others may say, you are enough because I have made you enough. Stand strong in your identity, and let my love for you be the foundation of your confidence.